How are they gonna do the rewind? Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and today we are checking out something that I am very excited for. We are checking out the animatic work of SZIN. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. SZIN is someone who I am familiar with by reputation alone as being one of the premier and biggest Hamilton animators back, 7 years ago as of the date of this first video that I am checking out. And I have heard that their videos are just absolutely incredible. Their animations for Hamilton are amazing. And I've been kind of just in the back of my head being like, come on, you gotta check out SZIN. You gotta check them out at some point. And then they were like, all right, you need motivation? Boom, Epic the Musical. And they came back out of nowhere with an Would You Fall in Love With Me Again animatic. So this legend of the prior contemporary Broadway era is now returning for the modern contemporary musical. What a cool thing. I know so many people in my community were just tremendously excited when they saw SZIN returning for something Epic the Musical related. So I was like, you know what? Let's do something with that. Let's check out the old versus the new. And I'm going to be checking out their most viewed Hamilton animatic, Satisfied, talking about kind of the visual choices, things like that. And then hop into their Would You Fall in Love With Me, not only talking about the animatic itself, visual choices, things like that, but also using some of my knowledge of animation to kind of talk about how they've grown over those 7 years. And so, I think this is going to be a really interesting video. I am very, very excited for it. I hope you are very, very excited for it. And I think that's pretty much everything I have to say. So, without any further ado, we are going to start with the old SZIN Satisfied. Let's do it.
All right. That's what I'm talking
Ha!
about.
Look at him. Look at my boy Lawrence.
Everyone, give it up for the maid of honor.
First of all, massive props to SZIN for fully captioned videos. That is so helpful and so wonderful, and I think more animators need to do that.
Angelica Schuyler.
A toast to the groom.
To the groom. To the groom.
Oh,
To the groom.
I immediately love the emphasis on the light in his eyes because of how frequently that is something that's kind of discussed, because of how frequently that kind of becomes, what am I trying to say? That's something in the show that is very frequently highlighted as something that is valuable, that is important. And so I find it really cool that they have that going there.
To the groom. To the groom.
To the bride. To the bride.
To the bride.
Aww!
Your sister.
Angelica.
Peggy, I'm guessing.
By your side. To your union.
Ooh! I love the way we go from, hold on. Can I go frame by frame and highlight that change? Yes! I love the way with animation, by just going from crisp lines to faded lines, they are able to produce a perspective change. The same way in a movie, how you might be focused on someone in the foreground, then focused on someone in the background. Making an animatic blurry is kind of weird. And so instead of doing it with blurriness and clarity, they do it with sharp lines versus darker lines versus grayscale. That's cool. I like that a lot.
And the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied.
Before we get to this crazy switch up, I do want to say something that I meant to say in the intro and totally forgot to. If you are unfamiliar with my content and you're here for the first time, first of all, hi, I'm Mortius. I check out musical theater content as well as a cappella, vocal music covers, lots of cool stuff like that. Obviously, if it's not already very clear, I am completely familiar with Hamilton as a musical. This is not a first-time reaction to this song or anything like that. But if you want to see me introducing my friend Casper Fox to Hamilton for the first time, please consider checking out that series. Act 1 is split between my channel and his channel, and then Act 2 was what we did when we started our collaborative channel, Open Arms Reactions. So unfortunately, to get the whole series, you do kind of have to go to like 3 different channels. But luckily, all 3 of those channels do have playlists that contain the whole thing, so you could just have them on autoplay if you want. Consider checking that out. Anyways, let's keep it going. How are they gonna do the rewind? Love this. Ooh, the fog, the smoke. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wow. What a cool sequence. My only like slight hot take is that if that was someone's first experience, like that almost feels too mystical. That didn't feel necessarily as internal to me. If it was my first time watching it, I feel like I would have gotten confused. But since I know it, that's very, very cool. And it's always interesting, like is it a flaw in an animatic like this to only make sense if you already know the music? Not necessarily, because a lot of people are going to know the music ahead of time, but on the other hand, especially in the reaction space that like Casper and I and many others are in, many people are experiencing the show for the first time through animatics, and so that's kind of a weird question actually, but either way, for me, it's very cool. I got kind of tangenty there.
That night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember those soldier boys tripping it over themselves to win our praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander...
The memory being solid and her being kind of ghostly white is very cool. Also, props to SZIN for understanding, like, what kind of like this very muted pastel blue background is the perfect color choice for being able to equally highlight white and black in the line. So props to them for that.
Never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same.
Ooh.
Intelligent eyes in a hunger pang frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my day.
Aww.
Set my heart aflame, every part aflame.
And the fact that the only colors so far have been warmth. The only colors besides the background were the candle. Where was it? I don't know. Apparently I'm not going to be able to find it. But the candle and the blushing. So in some way, all of the color in this is indicating warmth. And I think that's beautiful.
Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game.
Strike me as a woman who has never been satisfied.
Not the captions with the winky double smile.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself.
You're like me.
And now the warmth is
I'm
gone.
never satisfied.
Is that right?
Is it gonna come back?
I've never been satisfied.
And it not only came back, but now is a little bit to both of them. And also, a blush so severe you can feel it spreading to your ears. Oh, this is awesome.
My name is Angelica Schuyler.
Alexander Hamilton.
Not all the winky faces in the captions.
Unimportant. There's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait. Just you wait.
So this is what it feels like to match with.
And now, the color comes into the whole thing, now representing this warmth she's feeling all throughout her.
Wait. Just
And then, like, the trio here is adorable. And, like, the heart eyes here, the quick shake into the colors. This is a masterpiece. Now I understand why so many people love this artist.
Feels like to match with someone at your level. What the hell is the
I'm sorry, I just had the thought of, like, the blushing and the heart eyes and how much it's gonna break me when I get to the second song of this video. I know that's not what I'm supposed to be focusing on yet, but I just had that kind of brain blast.
So this is
That
what it feels
shake
like
into
to
color
match
is
with
so
someone
well
at your
done.
level. What the hell is the catch? It's the feeling of freedom of seeing the light. It's Ben Franklin with the key and a kite. You see it right? The conversation lasted 2
her dancing with herself and then having a flash of Alex as her partner before it goes back
He's a
away.
bit of a stand, he's a bit of a flirt, but I'ma give it a chance. I asked about his family, did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting, he looked askance. He's penniless, he's flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz, then he can't even grow it. I wanna take him far away from this place, then I turn and see my sister's face, and she is so and I know.
Stop it! The different colors. Duh! Of course she has pink around her. Their whole thing is pink, blue, yellow for the Schuyler sisters. Obviously, duh. And then this, like, the face dropping as she realizes 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time. The shunt to blue being the color of that Schuyler sister. But also, it starts blue, which is Eliza's color, and then slowly moves to more of a purple because SZIN has already established that the pink is the color of emotion and warmth. And so you see Angelica's color of emotion and warmth and like this nice warm pink now invading Angelica's color. Blue, purple. Oh! Getting more and more purple pink. And stop it. As the blue takes more of the pink to become purple, the pink starts being drained away to become gray. As if Angelica is taking the warmth from her. Oh my god. And now she's completely pink and Angelica's completely... Stop it!
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
Then by all means, lead the way.
I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry.
And now
rich.
she's
My
completely
father has no
grayscale
son, so
again.
I'm the one who has to social climb.
I'm so wrapped up in the emotion, I almost missed that, but...
My father has
I love like, male signal? No.
no son, so I'm the one who has to social climb. But what? So I'm the oldest and the wittiest and the gossip in New York City is insidious. And Alexander is penniless. That doesn't mean I want him any less. Elizabeth Schuyler.
And the
Alexander is
fact
penniless.
that she has a visible blush that still creeps across her cheeks, but it's now colorless because now that color
That
belongs
doesn't mean I want him
to
any less. Elizabeth Schuyler.
Elizabeth
It's a pleasure to meet
Schuyler.
Schuyler.
My sister.
He's after me, cause I'm a Schuyler sister that elevates a satisfied. Have to be nice.
Oh, it's a pause signal. I was confused why it had 2 lines on number 1 and number 2. I was like, shouldn't it have been 1 line, then 2 lines? It's a pause signal. Duh. Mortius dives into color theory and like the implication of animation, color, and emotions, and then 5 seconds later completely mistakes the pause symbol for something else. And that, my friends, is the dichotomy of Mortius. Subscribe if you want more.
That aside, maybe that is why I introduced him to Eliza. Now that's his bride. Nice going, Angelica, he was right. You will never be satisfied.
Thank you for all your service.
If it takes fighting a war for us to meet...
Cha-cha real smooth. Stop it, SZIN.
I'll leave you to it.
I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind.
Oh.
If I tell her that I love him, she'd be silent.
Wait.
Anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I
The like purples in this blush. Oh my
love
gosh.
him, she'd be silently resigned. He'd be mine. She would say I'm fine. She'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eye.
And now she's blue? Oh my god, with the light behind her, and it's an even deeper blue than what her
sister.
sister.
If I hadn't sized him up so quickly, at least my dear Eliza's his wife.
Huh.
At least I keep his
The
eyes. in
dark,
my
deep
life.
blue within her very hair. Oh, is that? Oh, SZIN taking a little bit of creative liberty here. Fascinating.
To the groove.
Wow, that's cool. I will say, I mean, this is coming from someone who can't draw and can do music, so it's not fair for me to say the person who can draw should do music. In a perfect world, if it were me or if I was able to work on something like this, I feel like I maybe would have, like, extended one of the notes. Like, I would have isolated, like, the, like, doom, 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 to the groom. Like, isolated just one note so it wasn't just a complete moment of silence, because I feel like that takes out of the music just a little bit. But it was still really cool, so I'm not going to complain. And now this vague, like, pinkish grayscale. And I was hold on, wait. I was talking earlier about how that muted, like, blue is the perfect for showing off white color schemes. And so now, in this more muted pink, it shows that, like, that sort of memory of herself probably wouldn't show up as well. And all the white is in front of... Hashtag wasted.
She'll be happy as his bride, and I know he will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied.
Oh, what a frame. Wow. Wow. What a freaking masterpiece. Now I understand. Now I 100% understand why this was considered like the gold standard of musical animatics back in the day. And now I understand why people were so excited for, like, them to come in for Epic, because now I am equally very excited. I don't think I have anything else to say that I didn't already say in that time frame, so I'm not going to waste any time at all. I want to see Would You Fall in Love with Me again.
See that wedding bed?
Oh.
Could you carry it over?
Okay, so we're starting right in the middle of the song. Interesting. All right. I guess they just had an idea for the last part. Honestly, in a weird way, I'm a little bit grateful, because I am, like, guiding a lot of people through Epic these days. Check out, like, Danny Mata's video and a few others if you haven't already. But now I'm, like, almost happy when I come across partial animations, because then at least I don't have to have another one I'm deciding in between when figuring out what animatics to share for Act 2, because picking just one animatic for each song is becoming an increasingly difficult task. So I'm almost glad this one isn't eligible. And I'm really excited to see what they do with this one.
See that wedding bed? Could you carry it over?
Look at, like, the lines under her eyes. She's so tired.
And take it far.
Excuse me?
Lift it high on your shoulders. And
how are you going to do, like, a movement in an animatic, SZIN? Look at the way this, like, camera shift occurs. It's like it's a perspective change. That's wild work for an animatic.
take it far away from here.
How could you say
Oh.
this? I had built that wedding bed with my blood and sweat.
Oh, the turn, the hand.
Carved it into the olive tree where we first met. A symbol of our love everlasting. Do you realize what you have asked me?
Oh, I love the take of him grabbing her hand and holding it close on, like, this part that's so filled with just, like, emotion and almost rage and just like the clasping of a hand, just the like, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh.
The only way to move it is to cut it from its roots.
Only my husband knew that, so I guess that makes him you.
Penelope.
Her face to his chest.
I will fall in love with you over and over again.
And now we're bringing in after everything I just talked about in Satisfied, we're now bringing a warm pink color tone into this. Ah!
Fall in love with you over and over again. I don't care how, where, or when. No matter how long it's been, you're mine. Don't tell me you're not the person.
And it's continuing beyond pink to this even warmer, like peach orange, like it's a sun rising on the next stage of their relationship.
You're always my husband, and I've been waiting,
Penelope. Penelope.
Oh, and the use of color. SZIN is a genius. SZIN is a certified genius. And just the way you can just tell, even with such minimal lines, that she is just sobbing, grabbing like it. Oh! And in his face, seeing this, he cries.
For you.
They're on the floor because she went down to her knees in this state of emotion and he came to join her and they fly towards each other. Like he jumps down to her, she jumps forward and they meet. Oh. Wait, I made this on a whim. 4 hours on a Monday night. Don't expect more from me. I'm too rusty. It's my design for the characters. Yeah, no, it's amazing. It's beautiful. And the musical, I'm not the target on it. Here's a song about an old hair going through time distance. Me, what the hell? Sure. Oh my god, I love SZIN. So got me procrastinating. Wait, hold on. Wait, what did that last frame say? School got me procrastinating so hard it made me go back to musical animatics for a second. I guess I haven't changed. You know what? I respect it. Thank you all so much for accompanying me through this journey. This was exceptional. God, that Satisfied Animatic is just beautiful. Oh, please tell me what other SZIN animatics. Let me know if you guys liked this video. If you like it, definitely please make sure you're commenting about other ones you want to see. Make sure you are liking the video, doing all those things that tell me this video is well received, and will help me know that it will be beneficial to me and you and the channel to make some more. But that was just gorgeous. So thank you all very much for watching. Thank you to the patrons scrolling on either side of the screen for making videos like this possible. And as always, gals, blokes, and all other folks, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.